Team Light. I'm here to do a reading. This reading is a little bit different. Guys, I've been sensing some anger. As a matter of fact, in my last reading, I was pulling some oracle from the shamanic healing deck, and I kind of just brazed over that the bottom of the deck, the card on the bottom was anger. But it really stuck with me, so I'm here to clarify that anger for any light workers or 144, any bringers of light that are feeling any anger right now, because it must be a thing if it showed up in the deck and it's still sticking with me. I, for one, cannot say I feel angry, but I am not doing this reading for myself. I'm doing it for anyone that it resonates with that perhaps is feeling angry or impatient, or, to be honest, in fear of what's happening around us at this moment. Depending on your perspective right now, guys, things look grim. Depending on where you live, if you're letting your environment, really control or dictate your emotions and feelings, it may feel even more grim than most. It's really important, in my opinion, that we surrender to the delusion of control right now, guys. Let's talk about that for a second. We have those, like the powers that be, if you will, they have a delusion of control that they can control the masses and that they can play God right now. So that might get you angry or upset or in fear or all of the above. We also have, let's be real, some light workers with the delusion of control right now, that they can control the masses, that they can control the timeliness of the awakening, that they can control the timeliness of ascension. And then we have those that dare to really pigeonhole and really I'm going to call it micromanage the timeline that we're on. Guys, I think the more that we surrender, that this is this is up to the universe. This is up to God. This is, going according to plan, that those things that we need to happen are happening, as needed, and that those things that we don't need are being put to the side or delayed, right? The more that we keep having expectations, the more we're going to be humbled. And on top of that, we have, I'm reading your comment, Jill. On top of that, we have a warrior spirit, right? So when you have this warrior spirit, it's like learning how to choose your battles wisely, learning how to temper your feelings, temper your emotions, temper your anger. In my opinion, guys, anger is really not a valid emotion. I mean, I don't know if I totally mean that, because when you get angry, it's a real thing. But anger is just really you can't control the situation, so you're mad. If you want someone to do something and they don't do it and it's out of your control, you get angry. So if you're angry, really, that is rooted in fear, because you're afraid of the outcome that you don't want happening. Does that make sense? So if you are feeling angry right now, and chances are, if I just said that you were in fear, that triggered you, right? Remember, triggers are our friends. So if that's how you're feeling, just like anything else, you guys, we're getting so good at this healing work, to just get to the root of the emotion, the root of the problem, the root of why am I feeling this way? What happened in my life and or past lives that is causing me to feel this way right now? If you have a warrior spirit, if you are a spiritual warrior, well, it's a no-brainer. Because you've seen how this shit can go down. You saw how it could go down the right way, the wrong way, or perhaps you're still so in the fog of it. Thank you for the hearts coming in. Oh my gosh, the phone, don't stop ringing. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. That was rude, but my phone has been ringing off the hook. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, so if you saw how this could go down, the way that we don't want it to go down versus the way that will, just know that this is the one where people wake up. This is the one where humanity wakes up. This is the one where the amount or the souls that signed up to wake up do. And that even though it might not look like that, it's happening. It's happening. They are diffusing it. I mean, there are just so many freaking examples. I can even give you an example, guys, of someone that I know personally, who deterred themselves. They didn't get the shot. And I'll call like they were in the beginning of a small awakening, or at least being aware of the truth. Something inside of them told them not to get it. And they ended up getting 2 blood clots and something else because they went ahead and got the first shot. Well, guess what the nurse told them to do every time the doctor left the room? The nurse literally said, go to the media, tell all your family, tell all your friends. Well, guess what that makes me think? That makes me think that this nurse is seeing this regularly, to the point that she has the guts to go up to a patient that she's never, like she never met the woman I'm talking about before, and literally, I don't want to use the word beg, but ask her very seriously and suggest very seriously, go to the media. Now, when the person I'm talking about left the hospital, she did kind of a pilot run with her family to kind of say, like, look, I got this shot and this is what happened to me. This is what the nurse is telling me. The family didn't really believe it. Only one family member did. They came up with excuses for everything else. And I'm keeping this person anonymous for a reason, because that's exactly where I'm at, guys. People aren't bringing their truth out. Not everyone is like you and me and able to speak and live their truth. Not everybody is embodying it the way that some of us are. Some are still just waking up and they don't want to be the crazy person yet. We're used to being the crazy person. We're used to being the black sheep. We're used to, you know, for those of us that have awakened so much longer ago. So just because no one is blurting it out doesn't mean it's not happening, right? So again, temper your ego, temper your anger, temper your emotions right now. You are a spiritual warrior because you have seen how this can go down in the most positive light and in the darkest dark. You have this feeling inside of you of unfinished business. And trust me, all those emotions are serving us right now, because it's making sure, it's giving you this umph inside of you that you don't give up, that you don't steer off of this dedication that you have to not only your ascension path, but for all of those that are also willing to partake in this ascension path. As I mentioned in my last few videos, please, if you have not watched the Blu-ray video, I guarantee so many of you, I know those of you that watched it or that were live with me, many of you are Blu-ray souls, okay? You're Blu-ray wanderers. And the Blu-ray is officially, I mean, it is official, guys. The organic timeline that we want to align with is now officially available. If you ask me, like, it was shown to me as of the equinox, okay? I didn't expect it to go down like that, but the information, and yes, I will call them downloads of information, because Lord have mercy, I've never gotten so much about the genetic code and the blueprint and everything available to us. So again, just because spiritualist or anyone isn't like screaming this out on the street with the megaphone, like, know within that all of these things are available, okay? What up, Jenners? What up, George? What up, Kat? What up, April? What up, Angie? What up, Skinner? What up, Awakening Ascension Healing? Guys, what up, everybody in the room? So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. I guess that was a bit of a rant, but it just felt like I had to share it. Every time I do these videos and I sit down, I'm always like, I just hit go and or start or whatever the button is, and like I never know what I'm gonna say till I get here almost every time. So that was an example of that, but I just felt like it was necessary to share with you guys. So thank you for the hearts coming in, and thank you for your patience. Yeah, so here's, oh my God, this is exactly it. So this is exactly the vibe. So we are at the crossroads, guys. We're at the crossroads. Those of you who have this ascended energy, you've had many past lives, you know you're a spiritual warrior. For Pete's sake, some of you are angels in a human suit right now, like literally, that's who is here. Do you know that is who is here right now? Okay. We're at the crossroads, and it's up to everyone. The theme that keeps coming up for me for the last week is choice and home. Choice and home. So everyone has a choice right now of what they want to do. Yes, you can yell till your face is blue. Many of us have tried that for the last 10 years. People will wake up when and as they want to wake up. It is a natural, organic process. But I do feel that we should feel at peace that we did everything that we could do. We did everything we could do, and now we stand as pillars of light. So when people do wake up, they know who to come to, the crazy ones. right? The crazy ones, we're the lighthouses, we're the truth seekers, we're the ones that, you know, they know who we are. So when they, oh, I'm going to go to Kaylin. She was always talking about that weird shit. I think she might have been on to something. But we want to present as safe havens, okay? So we're at this fork in the road. We're at this crossroads. And this is it, right? Because ascension is here. The ascension, we're on the ascension path. I mean, it's an individual thing, as within, so without. And we all have the kingdom of heaven that we've been building, that foundation inside of us with our life force energy. We've come to find out, guys, that it's all about our immunity. It's all about our life force. It's all about our heart, the cosmic heart. And we found that the powers that be, they might be able to take our mind, but they damn skippy cannot take our heart. They can try all the mind control tactics in the world, all of them, but they cannot take our heart. And that is where our power lies. Our life force is where our power lies. Our life force is the activation for not just our spiritual vessel, but our human vessel. Our, again, genetic DNA, the Christ codes that we're incorporating into this new blueprint. But with that being said, whether we're feeling angry or upset, or for Pete's sake, maybe you're just feeling impatient, it is time to tend your own garden. It is time to tend your own garden. Your work must be in your own garden, because here's why. Like I said, many of us have said it till our faces are blue, trying to, share truth. And if you keep doing that because you feel called to do so, and that's part of your individual path, then please, by all means, whatever you feel called to do is what is right for your path. But I'm speaking for the majority. Again, this is a general read. Staying in your lane and focusing on your garden right now is so important, and here's why. We do not need 100% of the masses to awaken to have a shift in consciousness. We only need the most advanced souls, and what this is when you've heard, I know you've heard the term critical mass. Only a certain number need to hit critical mass, which, by the way, critical mass has already been hit. It's already been hit, but it's just not enough. We're at the tipping point, right? We're at the tipping point. So that's why staying in your lane and keeping as much of your energy sacred as possible is going to be the best way you can serve humanity. Because if you're still playing in the drama of the 3D or the Matrix, now it's dwindling. Now it's not as strong. Now your warrior self is like, I don't know why, I just heard Dippin' Dots. I don't know if that means something to somebody. But it's like or maybe it was like double dipping. I don't know what that was a weird one that just came in. Either way, staying in your own garden, your own work, your own inner work is going to also be a way that you can model for others. Because guess what? I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, and even now, when someone tells me to do something, chances are I'm not going to do it. I have to want to do it on my own. I have to be inspired on my own. And if someone tells me or forces me or is shoving something in my face, I'm going to be like, fuck out of here, because I want to come to my own discovery. Now, that's me. Some people want to be spoon-fed information. Again, I can't put a blanket on everyone here. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is this. If you are taking care of your own shit, if you are staying in your own lane, if you are on your own ascension path at this time of the crossroads, I think that, April, I see you. I think that is going to actually, at this point in time, serve the collective the most by modeling it. Look what just came out again. Okay, so more choices. Guys, the world is in our hands. The world is, so look how similar these two cards are. Okay, it's about following your intuition, following your calling, whatever you're feeling called to do while we're at this crossroads. It looks like you already know the answer. So whatever I'm saying right now, serving as an activation, you know what your role in this is, and that is the part that you are going to play in your work, in your garden, okay? What up, Sarah? Sarah, I like the new pick. Okay, so whatever has, all right, because I know some of you guys are pissed off. Whatever has some of you stressed out, like you're up at night, stressed out, I feel like you're not believing in this ascension timeline. I feel like you're having your doubts. I feel like you're trying to have this delusion of control where you think, no, this happened, and this happened, so therefore this should happen. Guys, that's not how this works. That's called micromanaging. You might as well be out there playing God with the powers that be. Trust the plan. Trust your inner knowing. Trust that, yes, we are coming full circle. There is an ego death perhaps happening on an individual level with you right now. Perhaps it's happening in the whole lightworker community. I don't know. You tell me. Sometimes things take longer than we want, but know that the spring is always going to bring forth the balance, the harmony, the Trinity. Okay, the new golden age, there is a path, okay? It just takes time. And look, the fulfillment is coming. It's coming. It's just coming slowly but surely. If you're feeling imbalanced, it's time to hone in on that divine feminine energy. Are you nurturing things to life? Are you nurturing things to life, or are you just observing what's outside of you in your environment, whether it's fucked up, whether it's great, whether you like it, whether you don't? What is your perspective? And more so, what are you nurturing into life? Because this is why nobody knows, because we are the creators. Remember, we are creator beings. This is a timeline that is in creation. So if we keep dimming our light, if we keep not tending to our garden, if we keep engaging with the drama out there, guess what's going to happen? We become a mirror for that. And that's why I also keep reminding you guys about this loop, the infinity loop that everyone knows and loves so much. Please remember that every creation that was an organic creation was layered with some bullshit creation that is not organic, that is not Christ consciousness, from the lower vibrational beings. So the same goes for your little favorite little infinity loop, guys. Are you looping, or are you exiting the loop, exiting the lower vibrational layer? Okay, because they want to keep us in the loop. The more we keep doing figure eights, the more they're just like, oh, we got more time to do X, Y, and Z. I mean, not really. For me, I think that enough of us, again, have hit the critical mass. We've exited the loop. But on an individual level, I don't want you to feel like you're suffering. I feel like a lot of you are not receiving this message that I'm giving too, because it's triggering a little bit. You can tell I'm alive again today. I was so tired the last few days, but I'm back. Let's pull some dragon cards and see what else is up, and then we'll pull some more oracle. Again, this message is a general read. It might not be for you, but it's certainly that anger component. I feel like it is out there more than it should be, and my intention here is to bring some clarity on it and to help diffuse it, because really anger is just another version of fear. You're angry because you don't have control over something, and you're afraid that the outcome isn't going to be what you desire. So again, let's stop micromanaging and let's just surrender to really the Most High. I think that I am witnessing, I don't think I am. I'm witnessing so many incredible light workers that are truly wayshowers, that are they truly put themselves out there, and they're crushing the game. They're crushing the game. So really, it's all about perspective, and it's all about what you are tuning into, what you believe to be part of your reality. I feel the need to say, mind your business and tend to your garden right now. At least at this point in time, guys. If the pendulum swings back, I'll be the first to let you know, but maybe it's just the message for these people that are going to receive this reading right here. It just feels like a stay in your lane kind of vibe. Sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. Is my hair darker in the autumn? I know, it does look kind of darker today. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why, Jill. I feel like my hair used to be almost black. Do you know that? And it only started lightening up like 2-3 years ago. Okay, look who we have. The blue dragon from the Pleiades prepares you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation. Give and receive heart healing. Okay, so more of that blue energy. We keep talking, well, I know I keep talking about the blue ray over the last week or two, guys. If you're a Blu-ray being, this card might hit you even more than most, but it's all about this cosmic heart healing. I've said in every video, I think for the last year, it's all about the heart. If you're stuck in your head, okay, that's going to cause problems. When you're in your heart, not only can they not take that from you, but that is the key to healing yourself and others. That is the key to healing the world. That is the key to ascension. The cosmic heart is everything. Yeah, and it's also, this is an activation. So perhaps some of you that are looking for an activation will be receiving one soon. You're allowed to ask for it or set the intention. You can say, I am receiving a heart activation, or I am open to a heart activation, or my heart is healing and fully activated. You can do these things. We also have the rose pink dragon. Prepares, oh, come on, I can't make this shit up, guys. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. No bullshit. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's about the cosmic heart. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And also, just like for the record, anytime you see a rose, I don't know, like I know this isn't necessarily a rose here. It's not necessarily a rose here, but there is some kind of like petaled flower. The rose, especially the red rose, is a symbol of Mother Mary, but also a symbol of 5D. So if you're seeing roses or tapping into any rose energy, just take that as an extra level, or layer is what I meant to say. I feel like that is for some of you. If you feel called to, maybe you're at, the little grocery store or the farmer's market and they're selling, some roses, maybe bring them into your room, bring them into your home, set them on your table. But whether you do or do not, I'm really feeling compelled to keep reminding you guys. I mean, you might get sick of me saying it. Please keep opening your heart. And then look, guys, on the bottom of the deck is the Earth and Air Dragon. Represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. If you looked at my post earlier today, it was the 37 into the 73, which is heaven on earth vibes. This card says, stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Guys, I've been seeing 37, 73 everywhere, to the point that like my phone will be at 73% and there'll be like 37 likes on a post I'm looking at. Shit like that. It's everywhere and it's coming up together. Sometimes it's 333-777, or I'll be driving and the license plate will be, 73 and I'll be going 37 miles an hour, something like that. I'm seeing them. My point is I'm seeing them together. For the last week now. So I would really love to believe that we are anchoring heaven on earth. Let's pull some mermaids and dolphins and then we'll close for the day. What up, Soul Brother P? What up, BJ? It's been a while. What up, Texie Truth? Oh, there we go already. Okay, friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Wow. Okay, so some of you guys need to get together with little frenzies. Maybe it's time for you to commune together. Maybe you're going to receive that heart activation or that heart awakening through friendship. Guys, I know as starseeds, many of us feel alone a lot of the time. I personally enjoy solitude. I enjoy my friendships as well. Know that your friendships do not have to be in person. It does not have to be a physical affair, but it can be. It can be. Whatever this card, however it resonates to you, I would think the major message there is play. Okay, don't get together for, again, more drama. Get together for play. Yeah, because it is time to move on. For some of you guys, it's time to move on. I think it's time to move on. Damn, am I coming at you? Like, I think it's just time to move on from a lot of the Matrix stuff. I think we did what we can do. I think we can keep an eye on it. I think if I change my mind, which I do very often, I'll share that with you. But if you're going to ask me right now, guys, we got to like hold the freaking line. We got to hold the line. We got to hold a high caliber too. Okay, this says it's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. All right. So if we want these new waves, these new winds, these new experiences to come in, we can't be playing in the old. I mean, it just makes sense. This also says, I feel like this card came out recently too, accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. I remember seeing these doves of peace recently as well. Okay, so whenever that happens, when we have cards, I mean, not every time, but now it is because this is coming in. When we have cards repeat like that, especially Oracle, guys, it's a sign that sometimes we're stuck in a cycle. And I have to share it because, again, that infinity loop. Please, let's not be looping. Just by bringing it to your awareness, you're escaping it. It's just like when you wake up. Just by having the awareness, you're awake. Well, now it's time to take action. Well, now it's time to take everything that you learned, all the knowledge, all that you got when you were meditating, sitting on that rock, stand up and go do something with it. I'm seeing that for a lot of light workers. It's being surprisingly difficult for some of them to actually put action to their knowledge. Okay, if you're not putting action, inspired action to all that you've come to know, I mean, you might as well be asleep if you ask me, damn near, because we need action and we need people to really like be cultivating this, at least within themselves, okay, at least in their surroundings and at least everything that they touch. The last card, guys, that's on the bottom of the deck is Dream Big. It says, let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Okay, so keep dreaming big, guys. We do have heaven's help here. We do have time to move on and hanging out, having friendship. The dragons were really powerful, reminding us, guys, of the cosmic heart and heart healing. Also heaven on earth vibes. Just know that what we're looking for, our emotional fulfillment is coming in. And I think that many of you know exactly what I'm talking about in this reading, okay? We definitely are at the crossroads. This is it. This is what it looks like. Remember Bone Thug said, see you at the crossroads. This is it. So what way are you headed and what are you bringing with you, okay? Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I love you so much. Wait, Sunray Kelly, you're so funny. Yeah, the dreams, okay, the dream space is crazy, but also like our dreams, like daydreams and wishes and wants, like keep them high. Like they're like no limits. Soul Brother Pieces, we are on the right path. I agree. All right, guys. So have a good day. I hope this helps. Keep shining, keep standing in your light. Remember, you are a lighthouse. Guys, when the dark comes, the lighthouse does nothing. It just stands there and shines. Just stand there and shine in your truth, shine in your light. All right, love you.